And a very good evening, everybody. Williston Keybirds and Mandan tonight trying to rebound from dropping 2 to the Govs last night. Let's see what happened in game 1. Last chance for the Birds. We're in the 7th. Mandan's Gage Miller gets Matt Goodman his 10th strikeout of the game. Miller keeps it going. He gets Landon Miller, and that is going to have 11 Ks for the lefty. Next up, Alex Ewert's going to get a hold of the ball, but they rule it an error. Very important because the young man has a no-hitter going. Nick Rustad, the last hope of the Birds. He's going to pop out to Hudson Sheldon. Mandan's Gage Miller spins a no-no against the Birds. Just what they need, right? 6-0 your final there. So Mandan on a beautiful night in Mandan watches a young man throw a no-hitter against the Williston Keybirds. Good memories for him. They also took the nightcap 5-2. The Birds were able to break through. It had been a while since they scored, but they did, so hopefully better things to come. So the Braves win. The Chiefs win rather 6-0 and 5-2. Birds get a couple days off. Then Friday they wrap up the regular season at home against the Governors. Now, during the spring, Alex Bloom made the All-WDA baseball team. No easy feat for a sophomore. This summer he's even getting better. He's hitting .400 for the Birds.
I'm just trying to swing at the best pitch I see early in the count and hit it as hard as I can.
That swing's really coming along for you.
Yes, it is. It's a lot better than it was in the spring, and I made some adjustments, and it's working really well.
I mean, you jump on that ball right away. That's the key, right?
Yep, the first good pitch I see, I try to just hit as hard as I can.
What do you think you got to do better on the mound?
Just throw more strikes. I'm walking a few more guys than I should right now, so I just need to throw more strikes.
Didn't you play a lot even though you're a kid? What do you love about baseball?
It's just the most fun game there is. Hitting's fun, pitching is the most fun, and fielding is fun as well.
Nice to be a part of this program.
Yep, super excited.
Nice way to spend your summer.
Yes, super fun.
All right, great way to spend your summer. During the winter, yes, his mom works at the Arc, but he's always in there working on that swing, and he's got it figured out. Jump on that first pitch. All right, the Twins are trying to figure things out. They've got the lead on Seattle 7-3. Kirilloff and Eddie Julian, who's quickly becoming one of my favorite Twins. The rookie belted another home run, so they're up 7-3. Let's hope they can hold it. It's a Tuesday. You know what that means. Another edition of Pros Pointer. Here's Johnny Candle in search of one of my favorite fish, smallmouth bass.
We're on our annual trip to Lake Sakakawea to target smallmouth bass, and man, did we hit it perfect this year. We couldn't have scripted it any better. When we got to the lake, we drove to a shoreline that just screamed smallmouth bass, covered with rocks and boulders. The wind was blowing in. We started with our favorite tube jigs and swim baits, and within about 3 casts connected with our first smallmouth bass. Long story short, we caught about 50 bass, mixed in a limit of eating-sized walleyes, and a handful of northern pike and white bass along the way. Now, so many times when we go fishing, we tend to overlook those fish that just fight real hard and are fun to catch to try to put something on the dinner table. But I think the smallmouth bass deserves to not go overlooked. I'm Johnny Candle, and that's this week's Pros Pointer.
Always great to see him jump up and dance for you, too. Let's take a time out.